Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Gentlemen back in your ears, and today we are casting a match between Krew as the Red China Vanilla.
And down the bottom, Tod.Extinction as the China Tank.
This is part of the 1.6 World Championship for the 1.6 Community Patch. So, pretty interesting matchup, China Vanilla versus China Tank on Desert Fury. Very, very open map. Very interesting placement of the supplies and the old derricks.
Yeah, definitely a lot of very, very open, so definitely leads to some very, very aggressive play style. We often see China's going for things like forward war factories, things like that. It's all about what you choose to take control of, whether you go for the oils, whether you go for the supplies, what you choose to do. So it looks like we will be seeing Krew going for that forward war factory and Tod.Extinction going for the forward war factory as well.
Very sensible. I'm not sure what else you would do. But another thing about Desert Fury is because it's so like kind of big and open and wide, it means they generally see a lot more airfields than you do normally. So, excuse me, helixes, raptors, all those kind of things that you don't really see a lot. I mean, you do see helixes quite a fair bit, but you can see them a bit earlier because they're just a fair bit safer.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's just so hard to shut something down when it can move across the entire map. I mean, just because of how big the map is, and there's so many points to harass. I mean, there's 4 oils, there's 2 supplies on the side, and there's 2 other supplies. Nothing is like kind of clumped together or anything like that. It's all spread out, all the major points. We'll be seeing a double dragon tank. I'm not sure what are you going to be going for. It's going to be
oils, a pretty boring battle
like, yeah, Tod.Extinction definitely want to flame down those oils. Definitely not. It looks like he'll be going for the supply instead. Oh, we might go for a barracks or something at Tod.Extinction.
Dozer wars here are almost as exciting as the flame tank wars. Flame tanks can't damage each other, if you didn't know. I think same with toxin tractors and toxin rebels. So outpost versus a battle master. The outpost looks like he will have the advantage, but that second battle master will show up and shut him down because those outposts, they're a little bit longer range, but basically they're pretty vulnerable and get taken out. Almost killing that battle master.
Close, but I'd say we see a GAT coming out very soon there from Tod.Extinction. Yeah, we'll see a barracks build coming out from Tod.Extinction on this side there. The flame tank moving in.
Yeah, that Dozer was going to get taken out. I'm surprised the flame tank let him pass. Selling off the supply. Bit of a blow there for Krew.
Yeah, unfortunately, we see the... No! Nothing that went down there. I thought we would see a TNT bomb, but ineffective onto that dragon tank. Yep.
So it looks as though Tod really wants to kill both of those old derricks and kind of then going for the supply. I guess it's a bit of a gamble because it's like, well, if Krew's gone for his oil capture, if I kill both the supplies, then that's going to be a good investment. So it hasn't really paid off now because Krew didn't go for that oil cap. But if he did it definitely would have shut him down. Yeah, selling that second supply.
Oh, damn, Krew, you're in trouble now. Tod.Extinction now has that side supply, his own primary supply, and he's destroyed the oils.
Yeah, so that may even kill this power plant here. 2 battle masters though, and an outpost will probably kill it, but not in time. That power plant's getting low. What? Oh, he turns around
to finish it off with the regular wall. Those battle masters looks like they're going for a dozer hunt there, but the attack outpost and dragon tank are moving into Tod.Extinction's base.
Yeah, the battle master backing off. He wants to kill that flame tank. That's really damn important. One more shot, because he may lose his 4th factory if he can't kill that in time. The outpost gets shut down. We should be able to finish off that battle master in return.
Yeah, I'd say so. Hopefully something will be coming out of that war factory very, very soon. Damn, it's starting to flame war. You're going to have to hurry there. It's a GAT coming out, though. I don't think it'll do it in time. He's going to have to get the sell order down.
That Dozer really should have been repairing that factory. He probably could have saved it, I reckon, if he was repairing.
I think he might have done, yeah. It would have been really fast.
And so we have Vanilla Battle Masters against China Tank Battle Master with the Vet 2. The Rocket 2 is full support, and so they just get so much Vet. I mean, look, Vet 1 the Battle Masters and Vet 2 from killing those Battle Masters. So that's one issue, is they're so much better in combat, sure, but they hand out so much Vet because they are vetted themselves. And so that flame tank, well, actually double flame tanks may kill that war factory. You've got to be careful there.
They're getting very low though. There's attack outpost just doing a lot of damage. I don't think he's going to get it in there in time.
No, and the battle masters especially, because I mean outposts are fine against like tanks because they're rocket damage, but the rocket, what the hell? What is that Dozer doing?
Bro, I'd get out of there if I was you. I think Krew's made a little bit of a boo-boo here, and he's moved that. I wasn't really expecting that Dozer to. What's he doing?
No,
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I see no plays here. Did Dozer explode or something? Or
I don't know, maybe it's like a bomb truck. Maybe.
Well, we might sneak it in there.
The slowest bomb truck in history.
Anyway, what we have to remember is Tod.Extinction's been putting Krew on the back foot. His entire army's been focused in his base, and at the same time, he's been mining from 2 suppliers, whereas Krew's only been mining from 1. So despite the fact he's lost units, he has been mining, he's gotten like pretty much twice the supplies that Krew has over that time period.
Now, one thing I want to throw out there in case some of you guys aren't exactly very familiar with the 1.6 patch, basically, 2 things the reason why we're seeing Battle Masters, vanilla Battle Masters for Krew. Basically, they have their price changed from 800 to 650, so they're a lot cheaper now. But not only that, also the changes with rocket damage overall means that every tank in the game will take 20% less damage from RPGs, such as rocket troops. Not RPGs in terms of like Scorpion rockets or Comanches, like rocket troops. So basically outposts, helixes, even just RPGs on the floor. They're going to be doing
stinger sights it applies to as well.
No, I'm not sure.
Like
so they're going to be doing less damage to Battle Masters and they're cheaper. So basically, Battle Masters are no longer the worst unit in the entire game. They actually have a place and they're pretty good to mix in. And so this is a pretty scary army here from Tod. Didn't quite get the 5th Battle Master for that hold bonus though.
Not quite, but it will be scouted by those attack outposts, so we'll have to see how Krew decides to deal with it, whether he decides to pull units back from his bottom supply. He's
spread pretty thin, isn't he? That's the interesting thing, you mentioned that earlier, because like the supplies and the oils are so spread out, it means that positioning is like really vital, because it's so hard to defend like both of those expansions. I mean, GLA is not really a big deal, but with slow units such as like, you know, Chinese vehicles, but even fast units like Rockfies, like, because it's so far apart, it's hard to defend both of these bases. You really got to position correctly and sort of outmaneuver your opponent.
Exactly. We do have a Lotus as well coming out in the middle from Tod, and he has left one of the oil derricks alive, so we did see the cap in the middle there, which is quite nice. I think Krew would have thought they were destroyed by now, but she may actually get scouted by those attack outposts. You better be pretty careful.
Yeah, I guess Tod's plan of killing those oils kind of backfired now, in the sense that he wanted to cap them himself, also getting his CC. And this army is just huge. I mean, Krew really is in a bit of trouble here. He is vanilla, so he can get those very powerful nuke cannons, but there's no prop center, so I'm not sure how he can. That is his last dozer.
Yeah, he looks like he's going for a bunker licks on the side, but the airfield only just completed it. I don't think it'll get up in time. There's just too many GATs out at the moment.
And ECMs, so the bunker licks would be very nice, but against that many GAT ECMs, it might not be very effective. That single bunker is holding the line, but I'm not sure how well he can hold against that. There's actually a Lotus as well. He may cap the
Helix
airfield.
Is out. The Helix is going to put the 5 rocket troops in, so let's see how he can deal with this aggression. Krew's going to move it out now, looking for the Battle Masters.
I think Tod cancelled the capture, and not a bad idea, because the Helix could have killed the Lotus in time. But where is that bunker licks going? He's moving away from the army here. Probably not the best choice.
Yeah, he's moving it back in now, but looks like the Overlord's going to be sniping off one of the Battle Masters. We do have a bunker on that side, though. We have to remember it's going to be hard, but Krew looks like Tod's going to force his way into it, going to start sniping down that bunker. The bunker's getting taken very low there.
Didn't last long at all, and now he's got a handful of outposts. Yeah, we're going to look at the blow, so that's very important. Killing that Lotus. Almost killing, that's his last dozer. He almost killed it with his own Helix. And so I like how Krew is retreating. He's not getting greedy. He's not going to throw away units. He's going to back off, keep his units alive, keep them together, and make a counterattack.
Yeah, I might even go for a cell here if I was Krew. Looks like he will be pushing up, and he will get the cell order down the airfield.
He really should get that CC up, but yeah, that was very clever. Krew, he didn't throw away units. He backed off, keeping his army intact. We'll kill that oil, and now there's no defenses here. There's actually a Gatling moving in. Yeah, I'll force it off. So, I mean, nice work, Krew, trying to deal the counter-attack there onto Tod, but that might be full of RPGs in that bunker, and that's going to be a good deterrent against those Helixes.
Yeah, you're going to have to back off. There's there's a Lotus moving in as well from Tod, another one. So let's see how this engage goes. This could actually be the match at this point. I mean, that's the full armies of both Krew and Tod.
I gotta say, Krew's a bit of a baller. I mean, who else would build vanilla Battle Masters against, like, Vet 2 Overlords and shit? I mean, it's a very nice play, but he has so many outposts, and those outposts are going to be dealing the damage, while the Battle Masters are taking the damage with their better armor and whatnot. So it's very good unit mixing for the health and damage of both of those units, rather than just spamming one of each type. But actually moving in, here comes the Overlord, a bit out of position, gonna catch it with the outpost. ECMs though are trying to shut down some of these, and the Helix is going in. That's a nice firewall though, he's doing a lot of damage there, and this Helix is taking down so many of these flame tanks. The GATs aren't focusing it.
Yeah, it looks like the Battle Masters are going to be focusing down the RPGs instead of the rest of the troops of Krew. Krew's going to start romping through this. The ECM is still deflecting the rockets from that Helix, though, so the ECM is still alive. They really have to take out the Helix. Helix taken low. Helix is taken out, but the army of Tod is very, very, very low. He's only still got that Overlord, though. That Overlord will absolutely rip through those Vanilla Battle Masters. He might even survive here.
Oh, wow. He actually turned that around. I thought he was going to lose that.
Yeah, because the Overlord stayed alive during that engage because Tod managed to keep it alive in the back lines, and those flame walls were absolutely nuts. They started to rip through not only the attack outposts, but all of the RPGs that came out of the outposts.
Yeah, and that Overlord can kite with its longer range over those Battle Masters, and then just wave after wave of these Gatlings moving in. These ECMs are shutting down a lot of his tanks here, so I'm not really sure what's...
That ECM micro, though.
Yeah, it's pretty nice micro. And that command center is being built. I don't think it'll finish in time, and this looks game to me. Krew, unfortunately, yeah, calling the GG.
There. Right, interesting game.
You are victorious.
Yeah, that battle, it could have gone better. It could have gone better for Krew.
I think he really needed to snipe down those flame tanks with the Helix faster, just because they were flame walling for too long. It was really nice positioning from from Tod. He had 3 of them on the side, so by the time like one of them got taken out, the other ones would be flame walling. So I think with the Helix on the side, I mean, they were the flame tanks were too far away from the ECM, so they could have got taken out faster. Past that, I mean, Krew did a pretty good job of like sniping down units, but I think the fact that he had the outposts just got their shells cracked so fast, and then he had enough gats kind of thing to clean up the RPGs.
Well, I think the main difference was the resource collect. I mean, look at that, 50,000 for Tod against 30,000 for Krew. So it was such a close battle, despite Krew being behind in economy, despite not being the tank general. He held on to that really well. He almost took that game, but unfortunately, having that dozer wall was basically the deciding factor there, because I mean Tod got his second supply and Krew did not, so it just gave Tod too much money. He got the prop center, he got, you know, the Overlords, ECM, basically everything he needed. The Helix was a very nice move, but in the end it wasn't able to pay off. So Krew unfortunately being taken out of that game.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate there. I think that where he fell behind him was that first secondary supply there, because he decided to finish building the supply instead of cancelling and going for a barracks or something like that. I mean, that was where he fell behind, whereas Tod immediately went for that barracks. He saw the supply, went for the barracks, and that means Krew had to sell, and then Tod had that second supply all game.
Well, and also Krew lost his other supply
straight away.
He sold that one because of the flame tanks, so that's the issue with Desert Fury. I want to say issue, I guess one of the big things with it. Is because it's such an aggressive map. It's really hard to defend your supplies. You got to commit yourself very well to your defenses. Where some maps like Tournament Desert and CCG, where the two supplies are in like the exact same spot, so you can like defend your like entire supplies with like 1 Gatling cannon. That's like, okay.
I have like 1 EMP Patriot like right here, man. I got this.
Yeah. So Desert Fury, I think it's pretty cool for that sense. I do say I think it's a little bit of OP for GLA because like GLA can just send out workers to like every both the oils and the supplies, and then China and USA have like 1 dozer.
Have to like pick a worker to kill us. Go on, find a worker.
But I think it's a pretty good map regardless.
Yeah, so it is. It's a pretty fun. The games are always aggressive. There's no camping on Desert Fury
because it's like you camp on 1 supply. It's like, all right. How's that going for you, buddy? So yeah, until next time, we're the Generals, Gentlemen.
It's been a pleasure.
Bye-bye.